now you look at the first chapter. It's just a recap of cell that you have done in 9th standard. Cell chapter tha first. ठीक है? So we have just read that. It's the same. They have just given a recap of cell, organelles, their function, their location. Okay. They have also discussed about, I guess, 2 experiments. One is about the onion cell or the cheese cell. But that's just a recap, so it is never asked in the exam. Never ever. Okay. So we usually start from chapter number 2. I know about Buddhism now. I don't know if they've started. How about yours? My exam was yesterday. Okay, fine. How about yours? First chapter किया? First and second. Second ही start किया ना? First by revision किया था. Okay. So any which ways, if not you are in mood, I don't know if you are, but if you are in mood, then we all stick to that first chapter. Okay. Alright, we start with structure of chromosomes. Important chapter है. Why important? Because if you don't want to read the third chapter, you should know this. Otherwise, nothing is going to be okay. So we start with structure of chromosomes. Again, this chapter is divided into parts. The first is all about the structure of chromosome. We'll start with that. At least we know something that living things are made up of cell. How do you define cell? Structural and functional unit of life. Basic structural functional unit of life. तीन में से अगर मैं उठाऊँ तो इतना आना चाहिए. Cell का definition, correct? Alright. After that, the cell has a most important part, and that is called as nucleus. Nucleus is considered most important part because it is the control center of the cell. Correct? Inside the nucleus, if you see. Now, let me hold you here. If at all I take one of the cell, I put it on the sky and I observe it under microscope. What you will be able to see? You might be able to see the cell membrane and a little darker portion, that is nucleus. But if the same cell, I stain it with a dye, okay, or a stain, suitable stain or suitable dye, and if at all we see it under magnification, good magnification, we will see some structure inside the nucleus, okay, some structure inside the nucleus. Now, you have to know this, that nucleus will pick up the stain. पूरा सेल जितना स्टेन नहीं होता उतना न्यूक्लियस स्टेन होता है. तो न्यूक्लियस क्या करता है? पिकअप करता है वो स्टेन को, अच्छे से स्टेन हो जाता है. Inside you will be able to see some certain structure. What is that structure? Inside the nucleus you will be able to see some thread-like structure, mesh-like thread-like structure, and that is called as, very good, we said that, chromatin. Okay, chromatin. It is literally fibers. Okay, thin thread-like structure या thin fibers बोलते हैं. Easy? Okay. Later on, this is when the cell is very small. And later on, when it grows and when it develops, when it matures up, this chromatin will be further condensing and forming chromosome. I said something that they condense. Condense का मतलब ये होता है fine thread-like structure. But these are kind of egg-shaped structure. अगर तुम देखोगे ना तो ऐसा दिखता है. Okay? So thread से ऐसा हो जाता है. और इसको हम बोलते हैं कंडेंसेशन. The word condensation means thickening up. Okay? Have you seen vermicelli? No. Yeah, vermicelli. Hey, Tracy, what is good one? What do you want? Okay, so क्या was that? Vermicelli. Vermicelli अगर देखा होगा ना, खाते हैं vermicelli. तो बहुत थिक होता है. और जैसे हम लोग उसको कुक करना स्टार्ट करते हैं, फिर सेम ही आप करते हैं. Chromatin से chromosome. You see, this much goes in your head. Okay, next up, let's go to chromatin further on. The chromatin, this chromatin, is made up of 2 components. The 2 components are DNA plus protein. Okay, but I cannot say just protein. It has name, so we call it as histone. You see, ठीक है? इससे बनता है chromatin, DNA और histone. इसका भी एक proportion है. The DNA constitutes of 40% and histone will be 60%. ठीक है? अगर मैं पूरा chromatin के बारे में बोलूँ तो DNA और histone से बनता है. But how? There should be a structure, ना? So there is a structure that we call as beads or the string or bead structure. Now how is this possible? Histone always will stay in the group of A. जैसे हिस्टोन प्रोटीन जो होते हैं, हिस्टोन प्रोटीन के 8 मॉलिक्यूल्स साथ में रहते हैं, ऐसे ग्रुप. ओके, नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन? देयर इज डीएनए. यस, but you will bind the DNA. हाँ, the DNA will call up. So this 8 histone protein. Well, 8 histone protein molecules stay together. Hence it is called as histone octamer. Am I correct? पढ़ा है ये? Histone octamer. Octamer का मतलब होता है 8. So this is a group of 8 and called as histone octamer. Next up, the DNA that's there. What happens to DNA? DNA क्या करता है? For example, this is DNA. The DNA will coil around. Okay. Now, if the DNA coils around, this coiling of DNA onto the histone octamer will be called as nucleosome. Very good. Okay. So there are several such complex. This is a complex, right? Complex of histone octamer and DNA. So there are several such. ऐसे बहुत सारे ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? यहाँ भी ऐसे गया, फिर एक यहाँ है. Okay. Now there is something that is not given in your book, but I am telling you so you remember. Okay. What you see here is these are nucleosomes. So there are several such nucleosomes making up one chromosome. Chromatin बनाना है ultimately. So I can say that several nucleosomes are making one chromosome. Now, what's the difference between chromatin और nucleosome? ये भी बताना चाहिए. Nucleosome is this complex. Okay, but chromatin ये पूरा है. So can you see this part of DNA that is not calling histone octamer? This is called as linker DNA. It's not there in your book, but you should be knowing this. Yeah? Why linker DNA? It's linking, na? It's joining. So two nucleosomes are connected or are linked by this portion of DNA and it's called as linker DNA. So technically, chromatin में nucleosome and linker DNA है, and nucleosome में only histone octamer and DNA है. You understand the difference? ठीक है? This is not asked much. but अगर तुम्हारा नसीब खराब हुआ तो शायद पूछा जा सकता है, तो तुमको बताना चाहिए. Okay? No way they are going to ask the difference between chromatin and nucleosome, but you should be knowing these things. Easy? Okay? So if at all, this is how you see inside the cell. If at all you see a mature cell, a cell that is ready to divide, तो तुम ऐसे क्रोमोसोम लिखिए. ठीक है? देखो कंटेंट स्ट्रक्चर. अगर इसको मैं ऐसे खोल के जाऊँ ना, तो you will be able to see DNA and histone. It's just all clumped up together. Okay? Is this understood? बड़ा प्यारा बैच है तुम्हारा. Easy? Again, I am repeating myself. This cell has nucleus. Nucleus के अंदर you will be seeing thread-like structure that is called as chromatin. The chromatin later on condenses to form the chromatin later on condenses to form chromosome. The chromosome consists of several nucleosomes, and the nucleosomes are complex of DNA and histone. Okay, DNA consists of 40% and histone is 60%. Histone octamer is a group of 8 histone protein molecules. Okay, तो अगर मैंने histone तुमको सिखा दिया है, nucleosome सिखा दिया है, तो हम बच गए DNA के साथ. Okay, let's study this is easy. Okay, trust me. We talk about DNA. The full form of DNA is anybody? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, it is deoxyribonucleic acid. पता होना चाहिए. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Now this DNA, इसका structure अगर मैं तुमको पूछूं तो it's a double helix structure. Okay. Double helix structure. What do we understand by double helix structure? You know how we braid करता है ना? तो सोचो ऐसे दो sections है और उसको हम ऐसे कॉल करते हैं. इसको हम बोलते हैं double helix. This is easy and we can more easily do it. Let me take an example of a ladder. Everybody has seen a ladder. सीढ़ी देखी हुई है सबने. Okay? उसी सीढ़ी को मैंने लिया, उसका क्या है, दो स्टैंड होता है, there are rungs between, correct? If I take easy rungs, पता होता है steps are called as rungs. R-U-N-G-S, okay? So if I take that ladder and if I twist it, दैट्स डबल हेलिक्स. ओके, तो जो CD कैसा होता है, ऐसा होता है. अगर अलग अलग होता तो कनेक्टेड नहीं होता. अगर इसी को मैंने ट्विस्ट कर दिया तो इट विल बी लाइक दिस. This is how the DNA looks. At least you have seen pictures somewhere or else. Okay? It's called as double helix. because जैसे हेलिक्स वो तो एक का ही होगा सिर्फ. So when I say double helix, it's because there are two strands. So DNA is always double helix structure. The full form is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay? Now, this double helix structure of DNA is because of nucleotides. इसकी वजह से nucleotides. Now, what is nucleotide? This is one nucleotide. अब ये किससे बनता है वो देखो. Each nucleotide is made up of three things. One is called as pentose sugar. Okay. The other is phosphate group. You can write later on. Pay attention here. Okay. Phosphate group. And then we have the third component as nitrogenous base. ठीक है. मतलब रिपीटेटिव न्यूक्लियोटाइड की वजह से डीएनए बनता है. पर वो न्यूक्लियोटाइड किससे बनता है? देयर आर थ्री थिंग्स. पेंटोस शुगर, फॉस्फेट ग्रुप एंड नाइट्रोजनस बेस. ओके, कैन यू सी दिस वर्ड पेंटोस शुगर? लेट्स डू वन बाय वन. पेंटोस शुगर. पेंटोस का मतलब होता है 5. इट्स अ 5 कार्बन कंपाउंड. ओके, so now I have to just draw it schematically. It's something like this. 5 कार्बन कंपाउंड हम ऐसे ड्रॉ करते हैं कुछ. Okay, so it has 5 sides. We always say it as 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash and 5 dash. You see? इस वजह से तुमको दो चीज़ याद होता है, 5 dash and 3 dash. Why? Because it's only 5 or 3 dash जिसके ऊपर ये attach होगा. What is that? Phosphate group. So let's take an example here. The phosphate group is attached to 5 dash again. Okay? These two things, that is pentose sugar and phosphate, will make the strand. Can you see the strand that I have made? ये strand किससे बनता है? ये दो चीजों से. Should I say it again? This is the repetitive nucleotides. Each nucleotide is made up of 3 components: pentose sugar, phosphate group, and nitrogenous base. Pentose sugar being 5 carbon compound, it has 5 dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The phosphate group either attaches itself on the 3 dash end or the 5 dash end. Very good. तो compatibility नहीं होगा, नहीं तो nitrogenous base चाहिए. So it's just 2 of the options. या तो इधर बैठे या तो उधर बैठे. Simple, ठीक है? That also possible. ये समझा? ठीक है? So these two will make up the strand. तो बच क्या गया ladder में? The rungs. So the rungs are made up of nitrogenous base. Now there are 4 nitrogenous base. Okay, the 4 nitrogenous base are. Okay, drink some water, Baba. Adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Okay, the abbreviation is A, E, C, G. Not the abbreviation, but the letter below G. 4 nitrogen bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. Now they are like best friends, pairs best friends. ठीक है? क्या क्या pair करता है देखो. Adenine will always pair with thymine, and the cytosine will always pair with guanine. ठीक है? Like I and her are best friends. मैं अगर जाऊँगी तो ये भी है, या फिर मैं इसके साथ ही दिखूँगी. जैसे adenine always has to be pairing with thymine, cytosine with guanine, and this pair happens with the bonds. So adenine and thymine will pair together with 2 hydrogen bonds. So it acts like an adhesive. इस joint में ना मतलब adhesive लगाते हैं ना, जैसे 2 hydrogen bond चाहिए ये दोनों के pair के लिए, and for them to pair we will need 3 hydrogen bonds. Yes, my dear. Tell us. Nitrogen. Okay.
And where is the hydrogen?
These are the nitrogenous base, my dear. out of this we all are nitrogenous base. तो nitrogenous base यहाँ लगता है, ये जो रंग मैंने बताया ना तुमको. Okay, I'll draw a little sophisticated diagram so that you understand.
Integration clear. No need to come for it.
हाँ, A plus.
Sunday.
Make the strands. What I'm drawing is a schematic diagram, okay? Okay. Now this is understood. ठीक है? वो twisted ladder के जैसे मैंने नहीं बताया, ये तुमको schematic diagram बताया. In biology when I say schematic diagram, it's just to make you understand how and where everything is located. ठीक है? अगर मैं circulatory system चालू किया पड़ा ना, तो I might just draw chambers like in square. Heart square नहीं होता. तो मैं तुमको समझाने की कोशिश. This is schematic diagram. So what you see here is a pentose sugar, the phosphate group attached to it. Okay, so these make the strands and these are the ladder. Can you see the nitrogenous base arranged here? Okay, it will not be like this, huh? कि A के बाद C आना चाहिए, C के बाद A आना चाहिए. It's not like this. The sequence can be any much random. ठीक है? हाँ, पर ये इसको complement करता है. Adenine will always complement thymine. Cytosine will always complement guanine. So that's the reason they are called as complementary base pair. Look at this and listen to this. Complement base pair, because they are nitrogenous base, they are pairing with each other and they are complementing. इसको मैं बोलूँगी they are complementary base pair. ठीक है? तो ये होगा तुम्हारा DNA का structure. Also remember, मैंने कुछ बोला था ना 3-5 sorry 3-5 is there. So if at all here the phosphate group is attaching to 3-N, तो ये सर complement होना चाहिए ना इसका, तो क्या होगा? Very good. And if it starts from 3-, it will end at 5-, here it will end at 3-. So no matter if at all I give you a big long sequence, you will be able to find the base pair. Let's see if you can do that.
Each bit can be random.
Yeah, I'll give you one strand. I will give you the other strand. You will go. Okay? Nobody will write it. It's okay. My dear. Importance of this. This has no importance. ये अपने अंदर ही होता है. हाँ, इसका importance आता है. Give me a moment. I'll go ahead out of this. ये सिर्फ एक एक्सरसाइज है, ये तुम्हारे बुक में नहीं दिया, पर अगर ये तुमको याद रह जाएगा तो तुमको बेस पेयरिंग याद रह जाएगा बस. ओके, सो आई ऑलवेज डू इट. लाइक दिस. इट्स काइंड ऑफ रैंडम. ऐसा नहीं होता कि सब में एक बार टी आता है, टी के बाद इट्स अ रैंडम सीक्वेंस. वी ऑल आर डिफरेंट. हमारे अंदर बहुत सारे जीन्स होते हैं. जीन्स का कॉन्सेप्ट जो आता है तब तुमको ये समझ आएगा. ओके, can you make the complementary base pair? You be able to write. Okay, you tell me. I will write. What should I write here? D ka? Together, fast.
G C G T H G C G A T 3-.
ठीक है? हम बनाते नहीं है ये, पर तुमको मालूम होना चाहिए कौन किसका complementary base pair. Okay? Now that you have understood DNA, you have understood histone, you have understood nucleosome, chromatin, chromosome, nucleus and cell. We go to something called as gene. सुना होगा ये? कभी तो सुना होगा ना? Genes है, ये है, genetic है. ठीक है? तो इसका मतलब क्या है? Gene basically means a specific sequence sequence of nucleotide on the chromosome is called as gene. ठीक है, अब तुम्हारा इम्पोर्टेंस आएगा, ठीक है, मतलब I have not drawn strands over here. I have just drawn the nitrogen base. और तुमको इमेजिन करना है strands के लिए, ठीक है, तो पूरा न्यूक्लियोटाइड हो गया. तो न्यूक्लियोटाइड का एक छोटा सा सीक्वेंस, स्पेसिफिक सीक्वेंस ऑफ न्यूक्लियोटाइड ऑन द क्रोमोसोम, ये कहाँ होता है, इसके अंदर ही होगा ना, ठीक है. सो स्पेसिफिक सीक्वेंस ऑफ न्यूक्लियोटाइड ऑन द क्रोमोसोम इज कॉल्ड एज जीन. और इसका यूज क्या है? दिस सीक्वेंस दैट यू सी, इट्स लाइक अ चीट कोड. गेम्स खेलते हैं ना, तो गेम में नहीं हम कुछ करते हैं, मतलब मे बी ए कोड यू पुट, वो कोड आ जाता है एंड देन यू गेट सम एडवांटेज में भी आउट ऑफ इट. सिमिलरली दिस एक्ट्स एज अ कोड. दिस एनकोड्स अ प्रोटीन. ये क्या करता है? इट्स लाइक अ कोड व्हिच विल एनकोड अ प्रोटीन एंड दैट प्रोटीन इज रिस्पांसिबल फॉर द फीचर्स. ओके, नाउ व्हाट फीचर्स एम आई टेलिंग यू? आई कलर, hair texture, hair color, ear lobe attached or farther, ठीक है, fragrance होना, ठीक है, skin का कलर influence हो सकता है, ठीक है, height also can be influence हो सकता है. You'll see ना कि there if not there ऐसा cases होता है where the parents are very tall but the child is not so tall, okay, या फिर उल्टा हो सकता है, if at all the child is into sports or something, तो उसका height बहुत ज़्यादा होता है कभी-कभी. So there are certain characteristics that you see that resemble your parents. तो क्यों हो रहा है? It's genetics. Okay, it's the gene that are transferred from the parents to the offspring. Yes, ma'am.
If the parent has cancer, so will that also be transferred to the gene?
There is possibility, but it's not improbable. Okay, even for example, let's take an example, diabetes. AIDS is different. AIDS का क्या होता है? Only if there is a pregnant woman. Okay, and if she is tested positive for HIV, she has AIDS, so there are chances that the newborn baby, newborn क्या हो, जो fetus नहीं है baby, उसको भी हो. That is different because the virus जो होता है that has permeability through into the womb walls. So that is different. I'm only saying pregnant women. Okay. Other than that, different modes of transmission are there. तो हो सकता है. But in example of diabetes, this is very common. So I'm taking example of diabetes. Okay.